Hello ladies and gentlemen, this is Blue Maxima and I'm here taking a look at Cosmos, which is a brand new PlayStation mobile title that's in mostly 3D, which might surprise you a bit. So, there's one thing we have to do when we're talking about this game. The goal isn't exactly clear, and one thing really punctuates this. Look at the English in this paragraph of text. Pause the video, have a read through, and think, what the hell was he even thinking? Are you done? Okay, yeah, as you can see, this is just ridiculous. I gather that the idea is that you need to go and destroy some of the enemy's base, and yeah, it's a bit odd. There's even more over here too. It's pretty badly written. It needs diagrams. It needs to not be a big block of text. And it needs to be retranslated. You've also got what is basically a sound test here. Except that doesn't work for some reason. I don't know. So we can change the controls, but we'll stick with the analog sticks, because why not? We cannot... For some reason this is here. I don't know why they bother putting that there if you can't even do anything to it. There's also blank areas in the menu. Let's just hit start. Loading times in this game are a little bit odd, but whatever. Also, that weird little fade-out effect reminds me of a Net Yorosi game. That's one for my PlayStation buddies. But, let's just... What? Okay, there we go. Alright, so, I just got to show off the options menu, because the options menu in this game is ridiculous. This is the video options menu. I swear to God this is true. And you can change all these weird-ass effects. I'm not sure what the deal is. You can change brightness, you can change what colors are lit up. It's so odd. I don't get it. Why can you change so much stuff that doesn't even feel like it's making a difference? But anyway, watch this. This gets even worse, right? So, we can actually play this game in first person. We can play a 2D shooting game in first person. So if we just hop into this, we can even go and adjust, I'm not kidding about this, the field of view. This has got to be the first PlayStation game, just in general, I've seen that lets you adjust the field of view. You can also change how high or low the eye position is. This is ridiculous. This is absolutely ridiculous. Look at this crap. This is unplayable. This would make anybody sick. I don't even know what the guy who made this game was thinking. So many odd decisions in this. I don't get it. But we'll just turn this down to something a little bit more respectable, and then we'll return and go back to this view. So the idea is you got to defend your base while attacking their base. At least that's what I figured out. Unfortunately, doing either is really hard, and I'll explain why in a second. But first of all, we'll just try and stop here. You got to press square to stop precisely so you can get into the base. And you get things called credits, and you also get resources and player energy, and it's pretty self-explanatory, but the problem is that this game's actually really hard, and it's really annoying to actually try and play, so I think he's facing the right way, so I think we need to put it down here. So I think we just put down what's called a base buster. Yeah, it's facing the right direction. So the idea is that you fly in these little mazes. Try not to bump into walls, because seriously, this just gets really difficult. And you got to try and fight off the enemy. Now, fighting off the enemy isn't really that fun or responsive, because the ship handles all over the place. It aims fine, but strafing has no friction on it. Like, any recognizable friction. It just doesn't make that much sense. And you really... God damn it. And you really need to just fly around the enemy all the bloody time, and you just got to keep shooting them and hope you don't get hit yourself, because if you go into the red, your ship will become unflyable. Like, literally unflyable. It will just stop dead in its tracks, and you will not be able to move very fast at all. It's stupid. I'm just amazed at how badly that the movement controls were handled. We've also got all sorts of other things we need to avoid, like these little things flying here, and there's also other ships coming, and our home base is probably under attack right now. Now I just gotta try and avoid all this guy's shit. See, look, now that I've got really low health, I can't do any fast maneuvers, and I can't... Yeah, I was basically screwed there, but I somehow managed to kill him off as well. Every time you die, it consumes either credits or base resources, and that time I had 15 credits, so it took the 15 credits away and then took the rest out of base resources. So you will die very fast, and it's not very enjoyable at all because it's just the same thing over and over again, and if you get into a cramped space, you are screwed. Also, if you have to fight more than one enemy at once, you are also screwed. And if you have to fight more than one enemy at once while you're at your home base, you are also screwed. Because you will eventually run out of resources, your base will self-destruct, and the game will just end. This game's $4 on the PlayStation Store. It actually has a lot of potential. The idea is a decent idea. It's just so hard to play anything approaching well. It's dumb. It's really, really dumb how badly this could be made. Just the hallways make it really hard to have any fun with the dogfights. The dogfights themselves are just spinning in a circle, avoiding bullets, and hoping you don't get drawn into a closed-off area so you don't end up getting destroyed by something. Pretty sure the enemies are infinite too, so you can't exterminate all of them. You just have to hope to God you can... Yeah, see, your emergency brake stops too, so you can't even duck into your base and get repairs. It's dumb. Just this game seems to be a lot of good ideas done really badly. So now I'm basically at a limp. He's still at, like, full maneuverability, so I'm pretty much... No, I'm not screwed. Huh. I guess the credits went into repairing the base. Now let's just see if I can actually just get over this for long enough and slow down enough. Oh, God damn it! Bastard asshole. You spend more time at home at your base defending your base than you do out in the actual mazes. I'm gonna die. There's nothing I can do to stop this, really. I'm just gonna... well, maybe I'm not gonna die, but if I can't get into the goddamn base, I'm screwed anyway. See, I can't stop moving for long enough because being at red health disables your emergency shield. There, thank Christ. Now that I'm back at full health, I can move like a phoenix again. This is just... The guy had an idea, and the guy could program, but I don't think he had any idea what the words game design mean, because... I don't even think he played his game for 5 minutes and thought, oh, this is a really bad game. Like, it says you have to do something with Medusa ships, now that I remember correctly. So if I can just get out of this really cramped space I'm in with this goddamn thing for some reason. Why did it stop moving? It usually goes further than that. What the shit? And look, there's shit at my base actually attacking it, so I'm going to run out of energy here. Yep. Now that I'm out of energy, my home base is auto-destructed. That's fantastically bad. And 2, 1, kaboom! This is going to be your experience with most of Cosmos. Oh, by the way, this screen will stay here forever if you let it. It's just your things flying out in space, but we'll just press X and skip to the game over screen with a funny-looking demon. I don't know. It just made the capture kit drop a few frames for some reason there. I don't know why that scares the capture kit, but okay. Maybe it's trying to warn me to stay away from shitty games. That was a look at Cosmos. Dumb. Really, really dumb. And a waste of time. Nothing's in English that is actual usable English. The goal is nowhere near clear, and for some reason I couldn't... Like, if we just go and hit start again, I'll try and show you... It says in the instructions you have to go for a Medusa ship of some kind, and I have no idea what that is. So, when you get into something like the freaking... When you get into something like those generator things that you need to spend something on, and you just can't. It just doesn't make any sense what you're supposed to do. I don't know I don't know what is up with this game and its instructions. So we just go and enter the base again. You can also get ship upgrades, but none of them seem to be working. I don't know what the deal is. You must need a lot of credits, but you can't get enough credits because you can't beat enough of the bastards. It's dumb. It's really dumb. I don't even know. It's just so silly. See, there was nothing in there about a Midas ship. I don't know what the deal is. I do have a rapid fire cannon here, but it won't do me any good. Especially since when you seem to get hit with this, you take a fair amount of extra damage, so... Yeah, if one of these guys gets up close to you and just hits you more than once, you are screwed, because I'm pretty sure it stops you, and then you just get flattened like that. The goal is ridiculously unclear. You can't navigate through these, so it makes the dogfights in small spaces fun. The dogfights in open places aren't fun, or open spaces aren't fun, because you just keep circling and hoping to hit. Some of the design decisions are just ridiculous, like why make your ship lose like most of its maneuverability when it's in red health? That's just dumb. I don't know what he was thinking with that. Beginning enemies are extremely hard to destroy. Look, they can destroy your shots, but you can't destroy theirs. That's just silly. And the entire game is just an exercise in frustration, much like the game I reviewed before this. That was a look at Cosmos. It's not worth the effort. This game's like $4. Seriously, it's not worth it. It really isn't. Also, I mentioned something about your bar being bigger than the enemies, but it just, again, it's in such broken English that it just doesn't make any sense to anyone who speaks English as a first language. And this is coming from me. I have to help old people with computers, and some of the ways they can butcher the English language is unbelievable, and yet it's still better than this game, which is being sold for $4. I'll see you all next time.